Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. So nice to have you. Today we are getting all the things done, so they say. I am picking up, putting away, cleaning out, cleaning up, getting some stuff done that's just been necessary pretty much for the past week and I haven't gotten to. And these bathrooms are just one of those many things. Honestly, I think my two upstairs bathrooms, one being my kids' bathroom and the other one being obviously my husband and I's master bathroom, it can use a deep cleaning once a week, without a doubt. It can use a real deep scrubbing at least once a week. But I don't always get to do that. So this time I probably could have really gave the shower a good wash and all of that, but this was a Sunday and it's very rare that we're actually home long enough for me to do anything like this on a Sunday. But we did have some time before I had to go help my sister and brother-in-law move into their new home. But I had some time while my husband and my oldest was out doing that where I wasn't needed quite yet. So I figured I needed to tackle some things and these bathrooms were one of them. So I'm not doing as major of a cleaning as I would if I was to call it a deep cleaning, but these sinks needed a wipe down. The toilet bowl needed a wipe down. I did wind up vacuuming and I did not steam mop the floor. So that's like part of what I like to do when I'm really taking my time and focusing on the bathrooms. But this was more or less me just trying to straighten up, get the sinks cleaned out, get stuff put back where it belonged. And then hopefully maybe next week I'll be able to do more deeper cleaning. But I know these YouTube videos, everyone does these Sunday resets and they're great. Like I love the idea of resetting for the new week and starting out again with a clean slate. But Sundays just are tough for us. I feel like the kids always have some type of sports activity on Sundays. We normally have either a party or something going on Sundays, even if it's just going to family or a friend's house to hang out. It's just Sundays are not a day where I typically feel like I'm home and able to get a lot accomplished. So I was happy with what I was able to do on this day because normally I wouldn't have had the time to even do that. But we are getting a lot of stuff done today. I hope you're here for it. I hope you're as excited as me to clean. Oy, it's not always exciting, but it's necessary. So let's get into it. Let's get this stuff going and let's say we accomplish something, right? I don't know about you, but in my home, I feel like there are three main areas that no matter how much I clean, how much time I take to do it, I feel like 10 minutes later or 10 minutes go by and, it never even looks like I spent any time cleaning it up. And that would be our bathrooms, for sure. Not so much the downstairs bathroom. That I feel like can maintain cleanliness for a little bit, but these upstairs bathrooms, especially the kids' bathrooms with the toothpaste and all their hair supplies and just everything that goes on in the bathroom, I feel like I clean, I turn around, and it's messy again. So definitely the bathrooms. Of course, the kitchen. That's just the place where, it's constantly cleaning up after my own self and then cleaning up after 5 other people as well. It's just never ending. And our mudroom / kind of laundry room, because that's just our drop zone laundry everything goes there when everybody comes in the house and all that. So those are my 3 main spaces that are very hard to ever say, oh, okay, it's done, it's clean, because I feel like it's just going to get undone in a little bit. But I'm curious to know if everyone else feels the same way and what your areas might be. Of course, the kids' rooms don't stay as nice, and, it's, I mean, as much as I try to have them keep up with them, they, of course, fall to a point where I have to go in there and clean it up. But I feel like it's not constant. Well, maybe my 13-year-old, but definitely the bathrooms. They're never ending and always needing to get a wipe down. So that's what we're just doing today. And I can't wait. I cannot wait for all the fall decorating. And I know it's going crazy viral right now, everyone decorating for fall, but we have so much ongoing projects right now that I'm a little overwhelmed by it all, because I don't love to decorate when we have things going on, because I just feel like instead of it being like, fun and decor and for me to look at, I feel like it's just in the way. But that's okay. We're going to make do, and we're going to get some stuff done in order to try to prevent that from happening. But I had some, as I was just talking about some of these projects going on in our home, our 2 oldest kids, our 13-year-old and our 11-year-old, are in the middle of kind of transforming their rooms, getting new furniture and all of that. So this is remnants of my son cleaning out his drawers, things that no longer fit him, things he no longer wanted or was never going to wear. So some of it goes in a donation bag, of course, to others that can use it. And then my oldest son is 13, and then I have 2 boys, 9 and 6. So a lot of his stuff, as long as it's not worn out, can be passed down. So that's what I was putting in the bin. And I just needed to get that out of the way. I wanted to clean up this hallway so that I can vacuum the bathroom, and then I can give the hallway a once over too. I was just coming in this room to what I thought was going to be just like a quick cleanup, but I actually winded up staying in here for longer than I had intended. It definitely needed to be put back together. Their blankets and stuff did not need to be washed, but they needed to kind of be taken off and repositioned because everything was all over the place. This is my 2 youngest boys' room, and it's the smallest bedroom we have. And it's, even though there's not a ton in it, it's just with the 2 of them in here, it's very difficult to keep clean and very difficult to keep organized between their clothes. But we have the 2 dressers, and my youngest has the taller dresser, and my 9-year-old has kind of the wider dresser. And then they share the closet, which is just awful. It's so tiny, but we make do. And it really makes you keep only what's necessary, which I say that so confidently, like I do that, but it makes it a little bit harder when you're trying to weed through clothes and what gets worn and what doesn't, because you know that there's nowhere to put them. So it's we make do in here. And bunk beds are great for a small space like this because it gives the boys more floor space and a little bit more area to kind of hang out and play. But this is the worst part of it, is it's worse when I'm actually trying to strip their beds and clean them and put on new clean sheets. But even when I'm just trying to make their beds and kind of clean up, it's difficult. And I can't even really get on my older guy that's in here, my 9-year-old Jack, because it's difficult for me to make the bed. So I try to have him just plop everything up there, and then I just will kind of come in and just do the rest of it. But he makes the attempt, but like I said, this was kind of far gone. So we are downstairs. We're not downstairs. We're in my 2 youngest room, like I said, and I'm in here for a little bit longer than I wanted to be, but definitely needed a cleaning. And while I had the vacuum up here, I gave it a once over too. So this is one of those other areas that I mentioned is a constant battle to try to keep clean and more so organized. But this is obviously my laundry room. It is the in and out of our house, the in and out of both the garage and the backyard. So when the kids are playing in the yard, this is the way they come in, and this is the way we come in when we get home, and we just kind of drop everything. This is a drop zone for sure. So I do try to keep the laundry rotating. I try not to let the laundry basket linger in here for too long, or else I feel like the kids try to go through it and find stuff, and things get thrown on, the dirty floor because everyone's in and out. But it's an ongoing battle. But we are in here just trying to straighten up today. Wasn't doing anything too big, too deep of a cleaning, but just wanted to get some laundry going while I was getting stuff done in the rest of the house. And then we're going to move on to the next chore. And I definitely had things on my brain today that I wanted to accomplish, and cleaning out the refrigerator was definitely one of them. It was, and it was not just like a clean out, like I needed to take some of these shelves out and do a deeper cleaning with them. They were getting kind of scuzzy looking. So I definitely had some food in here that's seen better days, and just wanted to get some of these shelves taken out and cleaned up, because that's just the best. The fridge looks just so much cleaner when I actually take the shelves out and give them a rinse out in the sink. But just going to clean the sink out now, and then I'll get those shelves in to get those all nice and washed up, and then we're going to keep going. I was really on a roll this day. I was trying, like I had mentioned earlier, my sister and my brother-in-law, congratulations guys, bought their first home, and my husband was over there helping them during this time, and my oldest, and helping them kind of transfer stuff. And we were heading over there. I was going to make a quick dinner to bring over there, and which I'm going to be doing a little bit later on. So I knew I wanted to get some things on my list to accomplish today, and I was pretty happy with what I got done. I have a constant running list of things that I need to do on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, going through my brain. And if I do not word vomit it onto a piece of paper, it's like I feel like almost like my brain is just getting smaller and smaller. Like all those thoughts of things that I have to do or want to do or feel like I need to do, it just takes up so much space up there. So I'm a big list person, and that's not to say that I do it correctly. Sometimes I make 10 lists and I have no idea where I put any of them, but I like to see things on paper. I like to write things down. It just makes my brain work a little. I like to think a little bit better. So even before this day, I had wrote down some like main chores that I wanted to get done, and the fridge was one of them, because I knew it was way past due. I like to try to do it on weekly. I love to try to do it on Fridays, so that way when I'm doing a grocery on Sunday or Monday, my fridge is clean and ready to go. But it doesn't always work out that way. So, but I like to try to knock things off the list so that I can feel a little more at ease. a little more calm. But we just have a lot of ongoing projects in the house right now, and that's super anxiety kind of driving for me. And I although it's all great things and all things that I'm super happy about and am so anxious to get done, everything's a process, everything takes time, and something I need to keep reminding myself of. And not everything's going to look perfect, and not everything's going to be perfect ever, first of all, but especially when you're doing projects and stuff around the house. So I'm just trying to take a breather, and I am so excited about my absolute favorite season ever, which is fall. Hands down, always been my favorite season. Summer's actually my least favorite season. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you guys, where you're at in the favorite season category, but summer is actually my least. I don't know that I can ever live in a hot climate. We're here in Jersey and we're feeling the heat right now, and I know for those who live in a hotter climate are like, oh please, but we've had some 90 plus degree continuous days for, it feels like weeks now. The humidity's always crazy here, but it's like not letting up at all. So I don't know, summer, I love the beach. Don't get me wrong. I love the activities that come with the summer, but summer is just, it's not my favorite. August, I'll tell you what, is probably my favorite month because it's like the lead up to my favorite seasons and my favorite time of year. So it's almost like I feel like I can breathe in August, because when September rolls around and school starts and the holidays are happening and we vacation a lot in September and we just have a lot going on, I almost feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride and I can't get off. So I love August for like that. Okay, I know all that's coming. Let me try to do a little bit of planning where I can, a little bit of prepping where I can. And it takes a little bit of the anxiousness off of feeling like I have to do so many things at once when September hits, but it's hands down my favorite time of year. I mean, my favorite holiday is Christmas. I mean, goes without saying, but fall, I decorate for fall probably just as much as I decorate for Christmas. Maybe I decorate a little bit more for Christmas, but I have so many things, and that's just a part of major to-dos that I have to get done soon, like probably tomorrow. I have to go through all my fall decor and see what I have, and not only do it for my own, for my own mental clarity and to know what I have before I go out and start getting new things, but also because we are redoing the basement and we just have a mishmash of stuff going on right now down there. We kind of put everything, including some of the kids' toys and stuff, on a portion of our basement that's not getting refinished. So it's just, we have to go through that, and I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to do it with you guys. Maybe have a little bit of you can inspire me to get that stuff done, because it's a daunting task right now. But I'm happy to get my floor steam up. I just showed you what was on the bottom of that pad, and that's always satisfying. It's like disgusting and satisfying all at once. And now we are on to trying to get some laundry put away before I knew it was going to get super backed up. And this is my favorite way to do it. I love to be able to sit on my bed, put a show on my TV, and try to catch up on some Housewives or watch some motivational YouTube videos, connect with some people, and I love to be able to do stuff on my bed. Today, I had too much for my bed. When I have too much for my bed, I normally do it on the floor. But I was trying to make it happen today, and we did. We got some stuff done. So hopefully you are getting a little bit of laundry done today, or you know what? Maybe not. Maybe you're just chilling out saying, haha, I have nothing to do. But let me let you go through it. But either way, I'm glad you're here with me, and thanks for hanging. And I really appreciate it, and hope to continue to hang with you and continue to get some laundry done. With you, of course. super happy to get that laundry put away. That was definitely a high priority thing to do on my list of getting those couple of loads washed and put away. That's always the hardest part, is just getting it all put away. So we did that, and now I'm on to dinner this night. And like I mentioned earlier, my husband was out helping my sister and my brother-in-law move into their new home. So they were heading back to the house from the storage unit shortly. So I wanted to go ahead and get started on this meat sauce that I was going to simmer a little bit at my home and then bring to their home to finish simmering there. And I brought some boxes of pasta, and we just cooked up some pasta there, and it was like the perfect hearty meal after a long day, and everybody enjoyed it. And it was just, I was happy to be able to bring something over there and let everybody eat after all the back and forth and all the heavy lifting. So that was great, and I got a lot accomplished today, so I even felt accomplished on my end too. So thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate you sticking out to the end. I have so much coming on this channel, and I look forward so much to sharing it with you. Like I mentioned earlier, we have tons of projects going on in our home, our basement being the biggest right now. We are refinishing a huge portion of our basement. So that'll be coming up, and we have my oldest 2 rooms that we are currently kind of redoing. My daughter's room, we're going to also be repainting and getting some new furniture for, and kind of redecorating. So that's exciting. And we have so many other ongoing projects in our home that we're in the middle of doing. I do a lot of the DIYing myself, and my husband included. So that's fun. And of course, we have all the fall decorating. My absolute favorite. Looking forward to hopefully getting down in the basement this week and starting to go through some of those bins, seeing what I have, what I don't maybe necessarily need anymore, getting that donated, and of course making room for some new goodies, because that's the whole fun of it, right? But also always using what we have. And I love to do my own decor too, like, make my own inspiration pieces from other things I've seen, or come up with my own things. So that's super fun, and I hope to be able to share that all with you guys. If you like it, you're here for it, you'd love for you to stay a while, definitely subscribe, hang out, come on this journey with me, because I'm excited for it. I love to be able to connect with you in that way. So thank you again, and here's to the rest of my meat sauce, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.